All right, I think we're back for now. Apparently, I'm still dealing with Streamlabs just deciding it wants to die. It works so the application, at least to some extent, like the application on my computer is fine, and my like all the variables that work fine so far. We've narrowed down the problem to being Streamlabs multi-stream like re-hosting server. So that's fun because I pay extra for like I pay for the premium version of Streamlabs specifically because I wanted to use the multi-stream feature. So that's fun that it's not working. Um, so if it dies on me after changing another thing that they suggested, then probably I'm just going to stream directly to YouTube. So if anybody ends up watching the VOD of this and it seems short again, or it seems like I cut off in the middle of the VOD, or it ends, but it doesn't seem like it should have ended, make sure to check out the YouTube page. And I post a link to it anywhere that's not YouTube because YouTube is my main one. So I guess I'll just have to stream directly to YouTube, which is fine. It's just frustrating that one of the things I want to offer on my stream is people the ability to watch on whatever platform they want to. They don't, I've had a few people watch and like the stream from the Facebook gaming. Like that's great, if they want to. I had never heard of it before I started using Streamlabs, but Trovo apparently has a fair number of people on it. Um, if whatever service you want to use, a feature of my stream I want to be that you can watch on what you prefer to watch on, and it does help me with outreach a bit. Gets my stream active in multiple locations, just more chances for people to happen across the stream. But I direct them all to my YouTube because that is my main place. So for now, if this keeps cutting out, then I'm probably just gonna have to stream directly to YouTube for now until they get figured out whatever issues they're having with their multi-streaming, re-streaming server. So we're trying a few other things here according to their suggestions. Suggestions. Wait a minute. That's weird. We'll hear the little Windows security pop up a few times, I'm sure, with hopefully it doesn't kill the stream and or the game while doing what I'm doing, but it might. Hoping it doesn't, because that'll give me an artificial question mark on this situation, I guess, as to whether it died because the same issue I'm having, or if it died an additional instance because of what I'm doing. So let's hope it doesn't. I'm also worried it might tell me to reinstall the computer in order to, or not reinstall the computer, restart the computer. Good hell, my brain is just not. Apparently, my mind is done today. You must restart your computer before you can use the software. Alright, well, if this fails on me again, then I'll just restart the damn computer. Before I launch the stream back up for one last try, and if this still doesn't work and multi-streaming shits out on me again, then I'll just stream manually to just YouTube rather than having their restreaming service unfortunately clearly fail to keep the stream alive. Something on their end is screwing up because the software works fine for me, fortunately. The connection to YouTube works just fine. Technically, I haven't tried individually streaming each of the services one at a time, but what's left after ruling out all those variables is their restream ingest Streamlabs server. Because the way that it works is normally you just stream directly. So the whole reason for a streaming service is theoretically, someone was big enough, they could just directly stream like you do in like Discord, for example. You could just do that to like each person. I guess in Discord's case, it's similar. It streams it to Discord servers and then propagates that out to anyone watching. You know, if there's 10 people watching, it doesn't take up 10 instances of your bandwidth like it would theoretically if you were to just individually stream to each person. So you upload to that streaming service, and then that manually redistributes, or not manually, it's like that you just have one upload to the service, and then the service sends it out to however many people are watching. Restream basically does that same thing again, but like one more layer. You stream to restream, and then it sends it to all the places you restream. In my case, it sends a copy of what I'm sending to their server to YouTube, and then again to Twitch, and then again to Facebook, and then again to Trovo. So something in their restreaming like servers is shitting out and not continuing to send it. So that's fun. It's extra fun because there have been a fair number of times where I'd have people hop in watching what I'm doing on YouTube. And on the same stream, maybe not at the exact same moment, maybe a little later in the stream, hop in and check out what I'm doing on Twitch. You know, and there's been plenty of times where the only people to hop in and chat are people who see the stream on Twitch. And unfortunately, if I were to stream just directly to YouTube, which is what I would do because that's my main channel, if I gotta pick one, that's the one I'm doing. Unfortunately, what that does is lowers the amount of visibility my channel might have. And, you know, to anyone who might come across it. Such as oh, sorry, one second. Talk to this guy. Hello. Not sure what that guy was doing, but I think he's trying to be a douche. Maybe, potentially. We'll sit and watch what he's doing, where he's going. That's the fun of this game is sometimes you leave and like look, he's just coming back. I think he's just waiting until I'm out of range of the guards. $2 horde, huh? I think they're trying to gank me. They are both from my Grex and Finolf. Let's check the handy dandy incident report section of our guild's Discord to see if these two are cunts or not. In fact, I think I can even check a list. They made a pre-made list. Dangerous, kill on sight, kill or be killed. They are not in there. Untrustworthy, may or may not attack. They're not in there. Non-aggression pact. They are not in there. They are an unknown variable. Let's see. It was Mygrex, M-Y-G-R-E-X, I think, and Finolf, F-I-N-N-A-L-F. Well, maybe we're taking a different route out of town. This is kind of the main way in town, which is, you know, obviously higher potential concern. It's funny, they have a help chat in the game that they intentionally don't have a general or global or whatever. They intend that it's not to be used as global chat, but oftentimes people use it for that. For quite some time, they would be like, "Hey, keep the chat to help topics," trying to govern it, but I think they've given up on it. Anyway. Let's see. Nobody's answered us yet. Well, that's annoying. Something else. Unrelated. Well, unfortunately, we got as far as 50 minutes last time before it shit out on us. The reason that's unfortunate is the fact that now possibly even longer. We could have to wait potentially as long as 50 minutes to find out whether this is gonna work or not. So much fun. The issues. Holy lag, Batman. Why am I not able to turn? I'm lagging. Sorry, I didn't mean to run into you. I'm getting 1 frame per second right now. This is fun. There we go. Holy shit. I don't know what just happened. Thanks, game. 1 frame per second every once in a while is so much fun. Another thing is the Discord integration when streaming directs to Twitch. I do hope they can somehow figure out a way to integrate it with YouTube as well. I do have both accounts connected in Discord. I believe I have tried disconnecting the Twitch while leaving the YouTube connected to see if it would instead say, hey, they're streaming on YouTube. The little watch stream button within Discord only takes you to Twitch. It does not take you to my actual main channel, which fortunately my Twitch will still say something in the title. So I have it set up to say right in the title description of the channel, it's got my link to YouTube. I think to make it a little more prominent, I might need to make it first. I have it set to say basically the same thing that it says on all of them. First part of it starts off and says live, you know, and then whatever game title I'm playing. And then at the end it's got my link, but I'd have to put the link first and then the rest of it. That may be the better way to more clearly indicate that my main stream exists on YouTube. So yeah, I don't know who's watching on either one, but it's telling me there's a few on multiple. So welcome to anyone watching. I appreciate you stopping in. Ah, I missed the chat. That's so much fun. Another issue I'm running into is my little chat program on Restream failed to notify me of Lysandif. If you're still watching, I only just saw your question from 9 minutes ago. How's it going up north? It's going all right. I'm in a neutral guild. We don't affiliate politically. The only guilds we have any aggression with are ones who have proven over and over and over again to be trolls or otherwise aggressive and player killers. So outside of those exceptions, we try to remain neutral and have a positive political relationship with various guilds. So it seems. Oh, it did come up on the stream. I don't know how I missed that. I'm still apparently very bad at this. So I apologize. I do hope people forgive my terrible I'm just out of practice. Oh, now it came up. Now that I actually opened Twitch on a browser to try to, I can set my chat on the program to watch the YouTube chat, and then I was thinking I'm gonna have to have the Twitch window, like browser window, open to observe chat for Twitch. But anyway, so yeah, to answer your question, how it's going up here is it kind of depends. I was just checking the old guild list whether we have a non-aggression pact or if they are unknown or even kill on sight because it's kill or be killed. And they weren't on my list anywhere. The guild I was wondering about is $2 Horde, and they're looking at me kind of funny, like they might try to mess with me. So unfortunately, sometimes playing this game, especially for me in a guild where we don't intentionally aggravate any situation. We don't initiate combat unless it's a kill on sight or you're going to be killed. And even that's really hard to tell because to remain politically neutral, we can't really be like on the attack. If we accidentally kill somebody who we're either neutral with, or especially if we're friendly with them, it could be concerning. So you got to get close enough to see their guild tag and then either know off the top of your head or be able to quickly enough reference the list as to whether they are going to hurt you. So yeah, and it's funny because we're small in some respects, but we kind of have a global presence across the map because of the guild is Northern Bank, and we offer services all over the map. Money transfers from one city to another. We have a lot of crafters in the guild that will offer their services as a craftsman. Technically, we're stationed here in Hilspea, but there's members all over the map in the guild, and so it can be fun. Sometimes I'll sit here for a while up in the north and just waiting to kind of suss out whether I'm going to get murdered. And you never know. I mean, I've unfortunately entered myself into yet another variable with the potential to be killed because somebody might stream snipe me. Honestly, I don't like to do it because I like the high interaction that a low latency stream provides with anybody who might be watching. But unfortunately with this game, I might have to introduce a latency. Even when I'm solo, like a 10-minute latency might be required. So what people are talking about, asking about, seeing themselves, and interacting regarding in chat could be what I did 10 minutes ago. And it's just a huge disconnect. It's really only good if you're just doing something to purely be observed by others. But I want to interact with people. I want to have a good time on stream and chat with people, make new friends, all that kind of stuff. And especially if ever I do a guild event, if it's the type of event that's not a problem to stream and I can stream it at all, it's probably going to be more like an hour delay. So that way we can get into what we're doing, whatever it may be, and then get out without being harassed. And other times I may not be able to stream it at all. I might just have to record it and upload it after the fact. You know, it's like, you know, it kind of reintroduces, in a funny way, the old screen peeking of the old split screen gaming days when you'd use seeing the other person's screen to your unfair advantage. But I'm giving it a shot. I want to stream with low latency as often as I can. I want to just kind of explore. I like roaming around and exploring and just having kind of a good time playing the game. But time will tell whether other players or potential viewers even allow that to happen, or if they're gonna come harass me in the form of stream sniping. Oh man, I missed that goat. Wow. I'm bad at aiming apparently. Alright, well I'm gonna kill this little guy before he runs away. Fortunately, they get stuck in the rocks often enough that when you hit them and or they run from being too close to them, you might lose them in the rocks. That's fun. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. No, that's not what I want to do. So far it's going alright. I'm having fun being back into the game after a long time away. Oh man, I meant to bring the big bags for the extra horse. Sometimes I can successfully decoy myself with a following horse with large bags, and I'll, you know, at least, you know, lose my material and that second horse potentially, but maybe can get away. But it doesn't always work that way. What I'll probably do is put light armor on the horse I'm riding and small bags, and then heavy armor or medium armor and light and large bags on the following horse, and use it as a pack mule. And it's helped me in the past. And you know, it's not even like a trick. That genuinely is like where most of the good shit I have is, but if I can at least live and keep my gear and you know, and that's okay to me. Like I've even been robbed a few times, and that is okay. Like just purely being like killed for the sake of somebody just being an asshole, like yeah, it's still part of the game, but it still kind of feels bad. It still kind of sucks when that happens. But it's not so bad when you got some extra stuff. I just don't have much right now, so being real frugal and careful with what I do have, because, you know, if I lose it all in one form or another, then I am back to, oh good hell, I suck at shooting right now. I can't do anything and talk, let alone try to shoot, apparently. Freaking bugs. Oh, I got a little gap where the air conditioner sits. Bugs get in sometimes. Fortunately, I'm just about to the point where I almost don't need the air conditioner anymore. It's getting cool enough. I can just get an old box fan out and put that in the window and set it to exhaust the heat of my computer, and it'll draw a little bit of the cooler air from the rest of the house in through, you know, underneath the door, and that worked quite well in the early spring. But yeah, anyway, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you dropping in. It may cut out at any moment, fair warning. If it cuts out, make sure to go to the link that's in the title of this video, the live stream title. That's my YouTube page. That's where I stream mainly. That is my main stream location is YouTube. I multi-stream for primarily, the two main reasons is so that it helps my channel get a little bit more visibility. And also so people can watch where they prefer. I think eventually when I have hopefully done well and the stream is bigger, even long term, my plans are to always multi-stream. I'm really hoping that eventually Twitch drops their exclusivity BS, like no one else has that I'm aware of. And I can get my affiliate back. I was affiliate with Twitch, but I requested they offboard me so that I could multi-stream because I want my channel to have a little more visibility, and I just wasn't getting it on Twitch. I've only been doing this for a couple of weeks. My Twitch